Self-described American idiot and Taylor Swift's boyfriend, Travis Kelce, along with his brother Jason Kelce, detailed on their New Heights podcast what it was like meeting Prince William at the London stop of Taylor Swift's Eras tour. And we need to talk about the shade. Welcome to Popcorn Palace. I am Andy Signor, and oh my goodness. Now, this happened over the weekend. I didn't get to make a video about this part, so I do want to talk about the amazing shade here, not just to Harry and Meghan, but also Taylor's ex-London boy, to see Travis and Taylor getting their selfie with William, George, and Charlotte. Oh my goodness. This must have made Meghan so mad, because we know Prince Harry doesn't like any music. Every time he's at a concert, he's bored or awkwardly dancing. You can tell he wants to leave immediately. But Meghan seems to love going to these big concerts, these big pop culture events. And everybody who's everybody was there in the London show. Tom Cruise was dancing. Piers Morgan was there. Prince William showed up with George and Charlotte. This was the show to get to. And she did like multiple nights over there at Wembley, I think it was, in London. Anyway, this was beautiful because and people were trying to, Andy, what's the shade here? Why is this shade? Well, because Taylor snubbed Meghan on archetypes. We know this. Meghan asked her to be a guest and she refused. Bravo, Taylor. On top of that, Meghan never got the VIP ticket treatment when the show was in LA, which they easily could have gone to. They've had multiple opportunities. If they were close at all, they would get the VIP experience like so many celebrities are getting on every stop of the Eras tour. But Meghan and Harry are not getting that. So the shade here is so large. I love it. I'm here for it. And now Travis Kelce is now detailing that experience of meeting Prince William. I want to talk and play this moment from the New Heights podcast. Let's watch it together, shall we?
Realize this because obviously we're backstage meeting him because he was there with little George and Charlotte, and they were an absolute delight to meet. Wasn't sure if I was supposed to like bow to them, curtsy, just be an American idiot and shake their hand.
They specify.
I could totally relate to that, by the way, so I do enjoy that.
They said,
"Sup, dude?"
We did get warning because honestly, we don't know the actual.
Yeah, we wanted to be polite, especially on this side of the pond.
But they said that because we weren't at like an official royal event, we didn't need to bow or curtsy.
Yeah.
If we would have been like an official meeting of royalty event, then it would have been that.
Interesting. So if they show up to Taylor's tour, no one needs to bow to them. They are, if anything, bowing to Taylor Swift. Interesting how that works because this isn't an official royal event.
But I did still address him as Your Royal Highness.
Yeah, no, 100%.
And I've never felt emasculated.
Dude, honestly, I've never seen you give someone.
That was the closest I've ever been.
I've never seen you give someone that much respect. You put your beer like 10 feet away from you.
I didn't have it in my teeth when I met him.
I love it because Jason Kelce is just a American dude, family, doesn't bow down to anybody. And to see him at least here gave his respect to His Royal Highness was something.
Your Royal Highness, thank you. Thank you for
they
allowing
were
us
just
to enjoy your kingdom.
They were wonderful people, and that's what it's about. You know, obviously, literally part of a monarchy, royalty. Hard to be a down to earth human being, I would assume.
I can't imagine.
But came off that way completely.
Very genuine, very cool. Taylor mentioned
we're honored to be there to meet Taylor, or see Taylor. I think they had already met before.
Yeah,
but
well, they actually performed karaoke with Bon Jovi.
Are we allowed to share that?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's real. That's all. Everybody knows that.
Oh, okay, cool.
They were.
I love this. Like, what are we allowed to share moment between brothers? We're allowed to share this. Yeah, I mean that's been on camera. Travis is always careful about what he's allowed to say, but he's also made it clear, like, I'm not gonna hide. This is my woman. I'm proud of being with her. I'm her man. Like, we're together. I'm not gonna hide my feelings and thoughts. But obviously, he's also made it clear, like, we're gonna keep things to ourselves too. But that moment with Bon Jovi, Prince William, and Taylor Swift is of legends.
Did Bon Jovi called him up and said, "Yeah, Living on a Prayer was a song that I guess Prince William."
I mean, who doesn't?
Yeah,
sing "Living on a Prayer."
Loves to sing karaoke too, and so Bon Jovi called him up and was like, "Yo, why don't you come on up here and sing this one with me?" And I guess he was like, "I don't know," and Taylor was just like, "Let's do this. I'll roll up there with you. You won't be the only one." So Tay got him out of his shell, and sure enough, he went up there and they ripped it, and they said he had a blast. And I'm just like, I don't know if any other prince is doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like in terms of royalty, like you like to kind of, I don't know. It seems like they like to sit back and the show is the show, but he was cool enough to be a part of it. But that just shows you how, personable he is.
Well, I think he's probably always
Agreed.
questioning whenever something like that happens, because anything he does is going to be all over everywhere. So, but yeah, he did it. So shout out to him.
Shout out to Bon Jovi
Shout out to Bon Jovi.
for calling the prince.
I gotta say, Prince William was a fantastic, but the highlight was Princess Charlotte. Prince George was great too. She was so fucking adorable. Like I cannot
She was a superstar.
express how I don't know. Maybe it's because I have 3 girls now. It was
Probably has a little.
she was
awesome.
she had fire to her. She was asking questions. It was that was the most electric part of the.
Yeah, I love it. I love it when parents ask their kids to be present, be vocal,
They encourage them to take lead in a
such a
conversation.
good parent move.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
No doubt.
Just a good meet in the picture and to keep it moving. Now, listen, let them have a moment. Let them feel comfortable in talking to people.
Yes.
There's nothing worse
true.
than a fucking kid just walking in and just being.
Let's not shit on kids.
No, I'm shitting on parents, not encouraging their kids
No,
to do that.
I
That's what
agree.
I'm doing.
It was that was
If
awesome.
anybody's doing it right,
Some kids get shy, but I hear what he's saying. That's true. You want to encourage your kids to be out there talking and be leaders.
Prince William's doing it right. So thank you, Your Royal Highness. It was awesome meeting you.
Very much.
And Charlotte and George.
That's right.
Yeah, so we're not sure if we're even allowed to tell you that.
Yeah.
So
We'll find out later, I
edit
guess.
team, we'll let you know. All right.
I love that we're not sure. Were we allowed to reveal any of this? That's kind of the likability of these two. And I love that Taylor's sort of like, yep, what it is. He's my man. He's going to say some things maybe, but I got his back. He's got my back. There's a genuine love to these two that I got to be honest, I've come back to. I know a lot of people can't stand it, think it's all in their face, but good for her. So many. Look, I'm a Swiftie. If you haven't followed popcorn channels for a while, I am a Swiftie. And she's had to hide a lot of her love affairs, clearly because the dudes didn't want it out there. So to have someone so publicly, at her stature, Super Bowl winning star athlete, and they can both share in the joy of each other's things and publicly not be ashamed of each other, I got to say, I think it's really adorable. I love it. And to see someone like Prince William now come in here and get to experience this, bring his kids who clearly are so ecstatic to be there. I mean, this is pop culture royalty meeting actual British royalty, right? So this was a really iconic moment that the selfie of the year, if you will. And I loved it. I love the energy. I love the brothers revealing more than they probably should have because you get a little bit more insight. And again, bringing it all back. Oh, the shade. The subtle shade, because there's not actually any real diss happening here, but there's clearly a little bit of a diss happening here because I just can't imagine Team Sussex isn't just reeling in this. Like, why did she talk to them? Do you agree? Do you think I'm off base? I want to hear your thoughts down below. And what do you think of that exchange? Do you think it's cute? Tell us what you think. In the meanwhile, make sure you hit that subscribe, hit the bell for all alerts. Smash that thumbs up as well. Leave your comments down below. What do you think? We're getting so close to 100K, so spread the word on Popcorn Palace. We're going to do it. Let's crush it together. Love you guys. Stay tuned. We got more for you every day.